Live? Oh, there we go. We are live. GM, everyone. Welcome.
GM.
How's it going,
guys?
How about that music, man? Hypes me up every single time. Keep it going though. Keep it going.
Yeah, we need it.
We're gonna keep going
for the big hype.
Big hype. All right, we will let people kind of file in for another couple of minutes, and then we will get started with the programming. Thanks for joining. Good morning, good midday, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. But welcome all. We have the 4 people here on the AI Arena team. We got hats, 4 hats this morning. This feels weird, guys. I've never I think this is the first time that everyone's wearing a hat on the show.
We got the budget together.
They got the budget together. It feels a bit awkward because we're too coordinated. There needs to be one without a hat. No, but this is good. 4 heads. Yeah, 4 heads. That's right. No, we're super amped. A few of us have been spending a lot of time over the last couple of days with the ranked battles going on in the background. We're going through all of the footage, recording a lot of the head-to-head matches. I think I as soon as I record on my computer, I have to offload it into the cloud because it was starting to take up a lot of resources. Because I was also recording at really high bit rates, so each of the files were pretty massive, despite being only 3 minutes. But we have a lot of good content lined up for you guys. Some really exciting fights. And yeah, we're gonna get started maybe in a minute or so. So hope everyone's doing well and excited to watch. And you're gonna get some really genuine reactions from us, as always. I think MC and I have watched some of the clips because we were recording. Brandon has not watched any of the clips. Jordan has snuck in maybe 1 or 2, and then he had the self-discipline to stop himself from watching anymore. So, and it's also the luck of the draw today because MC has the master list. So I don't know which ones he's gonna pull up, but we'll get through, I'm sure, a lot of exciting fights.
We got some new name, we got some old names, so got you covered.
All right. Okay, let's get it started. Okay, so maybe Jordan will let the music fade out into the back here.
Yeah, there we go.
Kind of sad. I wish I could just play the music all day, but all right, cool. Hey, welcome everyone to our first recap of the Treasure Cup. We're gonna do another one tomorrow as well. So in the next little while, we'll be watching kind of footage that's happened in the last 24 hours, and we'll do another update, go through other highlights and clips as well. So this being our first Treasure Cup, obviously has been a lot of fun for us. Watching all the different newcomers come into the game, some of them doing extremely well. Hats off to you guys for kind of picking up the gameplay really quickly and being very competitive. Obviously, we have a lot of OGs who've been around for quite a while and have been, consistent in terms of their competitiveness. And it's always good to see that our, old community members helping out newcomers, providing tips and tricks, getting everyone up the curve. And that all, plays into the continued growth and progression and development of this game, which is what we are really trying to achieve with these beta competitions. I think this time around, the great thing, one of the biggest things that we are very happy about is, the desync issue is not an issue this time around. That was, I'm sure, a lot of stress leading up to the tournament in terms of the engineering team. So big shout out to Brandon, Peter, the rest of the engineers for coming up with a solution that's very stable. I think it hasn't really flared up at all during this competition, and it was a lot of work fixing and basically coming up with a robust solution to that. And with that, obviously nothing is perfect coming out of these tests, and because they are very much still beta tests, there are a lot of things that we understand that are capabilities and things that we have to improve for the game to constantly get better and better and better, so that we can deliver a awesome holistic experience to everyone. So we really appreciate everyone who are competing because you're helping us make the game better. And many times you can test in normal environments, but you need kind of a high intensity environment to really surface a lot of the really rare edge cases, because people are super incentivized and charged up to kind of compete, and as a function of that competition you reveal things. So this is all for a good reason why we're doing this. We know it's not going to be perfect. We know there's going to be kinks and issues to be ironed out along the way, but this is not the last competition that we'll throw. There's going to be more opportunities for you guys to get involved. So just wanted to mention that. I know there's been a debate between like weight classes, et cetera, et cetera. Rest assured, we are looking at and listening to all of your comments. It's not like we're being flippant and ignoring them. There is trade-offs and how we manage a process. And there's never going to be a good solution to all of the issues that exist. So we have to be very thoughtful in terms of a project, how we move forward. I think for this particular competition, want to preserve the integrity of the rules and the conditions that were set up at the get-go. And then later on, we can make changes and patches and enhancements as we go and improve the game. So, if you guys are enjoying the competition, if you're enjoying the game, obviously stick around with the community, because there's a lot more to come, more chances to win. This is not like the last competition or tournament that we're going to throw. So I just wanted to put that out there. All right. With that, I think we have about 3 hours left in the competition. I think some people are being very strategic in terms of when they use their fights. Other people have perhaps exhausted all of their initiation fights and are maybe clinging on and just hoping that they're able to get into the top 75. I think always it kind of goes down to the wire in terms of the actual kind of list of how things end up. One thing I do want to mention also is the team will review the final results after the fact, and we will make a judgment call on where the cutoff is, what is the minimum level of activity threshold that is required to earn into an NFT. We preserve the right to make those decisions, and we're going to be as fair as possible given the data and the context that we have. And then in addition to that, I think the also very interesting kind of storyline to play out the rest of the competition is which are the final 4 communities that are going to make it into the Treasure Cup finals. As we currently stand, does anyone have it? Let me just see. Leaderboard team. The top 4 right now is the Beacon, Realm, Bitmates, and Kuroro. So, and the average team score is actually is pretty close. And on that cusp of the 4th place, you have Smallverse and Bridge World, who are both within 20 ELO points of the 4th place. So certainly Smallverse and Bridge World as teams still have a shot. Anything can happen in the last kind of 3 hours here. And yeah, that score around the 4th place spot is quite close. So if you guys are on those teams who are on the cusp, those being Kuroro, Smallverse, Bridge World, and I would even say like Bitmates, the next 3 hours does matter. So if you're in right now, don't rest on your laurels, keep pushing. If you're just on the outside looking in, make a final push, get the team together, strategize, figure out how you can get into the top 4. Just to reiterate, if you do make the top 4, there are additional prizes for everyone on the team, right? So all the teammates will get something by being in the Treasure Cup finals. Obviously, you guys will be kind of selecting one person to represent your community in the finals, etc. But everyone will be winning some prize for being in the finals as well. So Just wanted to mention that. So again, the top 4 right now is the Beacon, Realm, Bitmates, and Kororo, with Smallverse and Bridge World on the cusp. All right, so we'll see how this unfolds going into the final few hours of the competition. Cool. I've talked enough. Let's see some clips.
Let's do it.
Let's see some clips.
Sounds
All right,
good.
MC, you got to tell us what the matchups are as you're pulling them up.
Let me load up the first one. Okay, so the first fight we got here, loading. A bit too excited.
Oh, this is gonna be hype, man.
MC,
Yeah,
okay,
gotcha.
there you go. There we go.
Nice.
All right, I think
Let's
I
see.
understand. I think I know who that is.
Is that Jello?
That's Jello on
That's
the
right.
left, and it looks like DQ on the right. Is that right?
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. So
Oh.
it's Jello. No, it's Jello versus Kaiju Pepe.
Oh,
Kaiju
Kaiju Pepe.
Pepe.
Oh, DQ is the one with like the more yeah, the eyes
Yeah.
are different. Yeah.
So on the left hand side you have the Beta 1 champion, Jello. And then on the right hand side you have the member from the Japanese community, Kaiju Pepe. So let's go. This one. Hyped it. Let's see.
Okay. These guys don't waste any time getting into
No.
it.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Oh,
So
okay.
pro.
That was close.
Oh, let's get it.
That's pro.
Oh man. Okay. Oh,
Oh.
that was a good recovery by Jello there.
Okay, nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
nice.
thought he was gonna come back for a second. There you go. Pretty evenly matched to start off.
Yeah.
Both are fire elementals.
Getting the win there. 27 to 100.
Oh, Jello's doing some breakdancing on the top platform.
Yeah.
This is like a
Lion
taunt.
King.
Jello has taught his AI to do taunts already.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice here.
Nice.
Finish.
Oh, that was so close.
That was close.
Almost had him.
So close, Dave himself.
Can he recover?
Oh,
Yeah,
I think he used all his aerials. Oh,
Wow.
oh,
Oh,
wow.
Oh my goodness.
That's incredible edge
Wow.
guarding.
That was a snuff out at the end.
Oh, damn. That was sick.
Wow. That was a really cool ending to the fight because it wasn't even a knockout. He just man, that was elite edge guarding.
That was
elite.
awesome.
Textbook example. There you have
Holy
it.
smokes. That was a good fight, man. That was action packed.
Yeah.
No, like
That could have went
super
either
aggressive.
way.
Yeah, that could have gone either because Jello had a one stock advantage to start, right? And then
Yeah.
Pepe came back at the end, and they were like 50%, 60% damage going into the last kill. One thing, the second Jello's second kill,
Where he
the
couldn't
aerial,
recover.
the aerial. Well, the aerial that when he like uppercutted.
Oh,
Kaiju
yeah,
Pepe into the top. I don't know how many people do that, but like that's such an effective way to like if you're able to get that right, because the top edge of the map is something you can exploit, especially when you have that soft platform at the top.
Mhm.
That area
Yeah.
is really interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep in mind the aspect ratio of the maps, guys. It's longer horizontally than it is vertically.
Yeah,
Completely
Yeah.
agree with that. Most people just rely on the lateral knockout because it's easy to train, but the upward aerial require like combo and stay action training. But that is
Yeah.
so effective. Once you pass 100,
Yeah,
okay, you
100%.
got caught and it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good fight. No, congrats to Kaiju Pepe for squeaking that out. That was it wasn't a knockout, but that was a very impressive ending to the fight. I'm very very impressed by that.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
Sweet.
let's transition to the another one. All right, guys, we got the second fight ready for you. Some familiar name.
Is DQ in this next fight?
Oh, but he's in chat right now.
He's back. Man is back.
All right.
Ooh.
The second fight, we have the community favorite Tom Super on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we have Beta 2.0 champion Race.
Someone
Oh,
stop Tom Super.
man, Raze is pretty good. Raze has got some good AI skills, man.
For sure, and we're gonna see it right here. Let's go.
Oh man. Raze has a pretty light AI, right?
Yeah, 74, I think. So wait.
You can tell it floats more.
Yeah.
Way he trained it sticks so close to the enemy though. It's almost like always beside him.
Yeah, that's like a feature. That's like a hallmark of Raze's AIs. Even in the last beta, it was like that too. Nice. It's so satisfying when you like connect on the fire special right off, like when,
Oh, yeah.
when you throw it. Okay, this is a brawl. Like no.
Oh, what a
stops here.
recovery. Holy shit.
Oh,
Right there.
Okay. All right.
No recovering from that.
Yeah.
I'm showing how it's done. All right.
Oh, that's got him back.
Finding each
Get
other.
up there. Get up there, Tom Super. Get up there. Go get him. Go get him.
All right.
There you go. There you go.
That's his spot.
That's his spot.
Got punished for that though.
He did.
Specials. Oh, this is just like a WWE match right now.
Exchanging.
Wow, two of those.
Damn.
Second bomber kill.
Wow. 2 kills in the same. Oh, nice. Oh, oh no!
Oh,
I
wow.
didn't
That is
go for that.
Oh,
Oh, almost had him. I'm super, just won't die. 204%. Oh,
oh.
oh! Wow.
Damn.
That ending would have been epic if Raze got the kill on the
Yeah.
ah. That was good.
I'm
2
surprised.
stocks above race. Who could have thought? Tom is
Well,
just on a
he,
winning
he
streak.
had Rays ate the bottom tip of that vertical
Of the wall.
stage
Yeah.
twice.
Mhm.
Twice. I mean honestly that it felt like a closer fight than the results would suggest, but
Yeah.
that was an interesting.
Yeah.
It is very interesting to see like Rays' fighter is just it sticks to its opponent like glue.
Mhm.
It's always right there. It's very aggressive and in your face.
Yeah.
I like that.
One thing also to mention though, this is today's day 1 collection. So all the fights happen in the first 24 hours. So
Mm,
we have these like players going gate open with their new AI. So these AI previously only been tested against the like CPU we provided, but you can see that even with the newer players and like the level of performance coming from the AI, it's day and night difference than like beta 2.0. Like this is some like a top 10 level in previous beta, and we have that like in abundance in the Treasure Cup. Super stoked to show you guys like more fight going forward.
amazing. Amazing.
This would have been a top 10 top 10 fight, top 5 fight in previous
sure.
betas. And this is probably now we have I feel like everyone in the top 75 probably you can get to maybe not this level but like something very interesting as a visual experience.
Man, honestly, even in the top 100, like even some people that aren't in the top 75 have sick AIs.
Yeah.
It's competition is, bro, it's like a huge step up from
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah. DQ says, "Damn, this happens all the time to my fight." What are you referring to, DQ? That you're eating the bottom of that vertical?
Yeah, that's a
You're getting
tricky one.
You get the pinball kill. Yeah. But good job, Tom Super, handing defeat to Beta 2.0 champ Rays.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got next? DQ says, "Don't watch my recaps, they're ugly." JPEG that he's getting knocked the F out. All right, who do we have here?
All right, since last fight Tom Super did play in a beta 1.0, I believe. But like, what about people from the Treasure community, from REM, from Bridgewall, who only spend like maybe up maximum two weeks in AI Arena? What kind of AI they can train up? Would be interesting to see, right? And we got it covered right here. So these 2 members, representing their own community, are ready to duke it out here. Let's go right into
Let's
it.
go. I'm excited for this.
Let's get it.
Okay,
beautiful.
Jason.
Oh,
Wow,
what a
nice.
kill.
So 1, 1, 2, 3, 5 with
Good
the first
job.
kill.
Let's go. Oh, hit him with the special. Oh, almost had him a big top. Oh, they're both water elementals, huh?
They both seem pretty heavy.
Yeah, they do. Both tanks. Doctor 11235. He.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
oh
Yeah,
man.
there.
Come on, Reaper. I want to see one kill on this.
Oh,
There you go.
Nice. Oh, interesting. Get at it. Let's go. Go, Reaper. You got it.
Oh. Oh man. That's on the correct direction.
Oh, get up there. Oh, wow.
What a kill.
Yo, can
Damn,
you put the last sequence again? Like, I'm just trying to see how that got set up.
There.
It's about just let it play out. I just want to see how it got set up to the left.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. He kind of jumped into it, eh?
Jumped into it. He was chasing the other fighter and then got wrecked.
That was some
Got wrecked jumping into a special, man. Woo.
that was some really good
Dang.
That was from the Realm community.
Yeah, Doctor I think is from Realm, and Reaper is
from
from Bitmates.
Bridgeworld.
Bridgeworld,
Bridgeworld.
sorry. Yeah, Bridgeworld.
Yep.
There you go.
Very cool.
Let's
Congrats.
go, Doc.
So cool.
Look at those slides on her feet. Doing all that damage with those slides on. Come on. Let's go.
Love it.
Love it, man. That was good.
Yep. Some of
Loving
the very promising new players we got from the Treasure DAO community. There you go.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, we're excited when we find out the top four. We can see who's going to be representing those communities. It's going to be an interesting matchup going into the finals. Maybe just the intermission. Let's talk a little bit about the finals and how it's going to work, just to review for everyone. So, top four teams in terms of average elos will make it, and then each team will select one person to represent them. This person has to be from a Treasure DAO community. So this is, at the end of the day, a Treasure Cup event. So we want to make sure that the Treasure DAO community members are being represented in the finals. Now, it doesn't mean that they're playing alone. The team is still there, helping them strategize, giving them tips, helping them like refine their AIs, etc. So each team will select your own rep. And then what it is, it's a knockout tournament, right? So there'll be 2 semifinals and a final. We're targeting for the semis to start on Thursday, which is May 18th. And you will have 48 hours to train your AIs. And in the finals, you will get a new AI. It's a Dendroid. And for those of you who don't know, Dendroid is our composable characters, and you're able to project a PFP on it. So we want each community to be repping their own communities using their own assets. But you'll be getting a new Dendroid, and you'll have to train it from scratch. Okay, it's going to be randomly initialized. You're going to have to just use 48 hours to train it from scratch. Now, I think what we are going to provide is the capability for you to still test your AIs against other AIs that have been competing in the Treasure Cup. So you have these reference points to see how your AI is progressing. Is it generalizing well? Can it, basically go up against many different types and styles of fighters? And then at the end of the 48-hour period, we're going to close it so that you can't train anymore, and you'll have to submit your AIs to battle against each other. Once you submit it, this time around, because it's a knockout, you won't be able to see the results. We're going to live stream the results on Monday next week. Okay, so no one's going to know what happened, maybe except for Brandon. Brandon's probably the only one who knows what happened. And then we're all going to find out together at the semifinals live stream next Monday. Okay. And then the semifinal winners will have another 48 hours next week to make enhancements, tweaks to their AIs. And then at the end of that 48-hour window, they have to submit their AIs for the finals. Again, no one's going to know the results. We're going to take that, and Eli from Arbitrum will be doing a live show on May 25th. We'll announce the time. We're going to be on it. We're going to be doing a whole recap of the Treasure Cup, and we're going to showcase the final fight. And it'll be live. No one knows what happens except for maybe Brandon. We're all going to be watching it for the first time. So it's really going to be exciting to see who takes home the Treasure Cup. Okay. The one additional detail is if you're in the top 4, what we're doing is, and Brandon, you can confirm here, the 4 Dendroids that people are going to be using, they're going to be the same weight.
That is correct. They're going to be the same weight. They're all going to be a weight of 80. Yep.
Okay. All right. So we're going to neutralize the weight discrepancy. There's going to be no difference in terms of weights. However, you'll still randomly draw an elemental. So it could be fire, it could be water, it could be electric. But the weight is going to be same at 80. Okay, so we're kind of making that calibration in real time for the final 4 on the weight side, but there's still some variation and probabilities involved in the elemental side of things. Okay, so what I want to reiterate is if you guys are in the top 4, it's a team, like it's not an individual competition per se. You have one person who's training the AI, but it's really a team effort, right? Help your rep maximize their AI. You guys should be working together to engineer a really good AI. We've set up VCs for all the different teams. You guys can feel free to jump in, train together, take a look at what's happening in the inspector, etc. But like, I think this is going to be, whoever wins is going to be the result of teamwork. And if you do win, your whole team benefits, right? So the prizes step up as a function of how your rep does in the actual finals. So those are kind of the preliminary instructions going into the final 4. Malcolm posted the instructions on the dates and the times, so you can get an expectation of what's to come if you are in the final 4. We will spell out a bit more the details of how things are going to work as well over the next couple of days, so you guys are all aware of that. Okay, this is something new we're trying out for the first time. I think the live streaming aspect of it is going to add to the drama because none of us are going to know what happened. And I don't know, we may put some other stakes on the table just to make it even more fun to watch. Maybe people are going to be saying, I want this team to win versus this team to win, and then you're finding out live who's actually going to win. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, just wanted to put that out there so that people understand and can look forward to what's to come. Now back to our programming. MC, I know you got some more fights for us to watch, so let's get after it.
Right on.
All right.
Alrighty.
Okay, I know this time is DQ. You can tell by the eyes.
You got the
Is
slick
that
haircut.
Crypto Natsu that he's facing?
That's right.
Indeed. In the throne room.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Let's go. On the left-hand side, we have DQ, and on the right-hand side, we have the reigning rank 1 player from day 1. That's Crypto Natsu. Let's go right into it.
DQ says those sexy lips. Okay.
Trading that down smash. So close.
Almost had him. Oh, let's go.
Nice.
Nice. chase,
Let's
man.
go.
That's DQ. That's
I
what's
love this
up.
area.
That's what we came to see, man.
Oh my god.
A little bit on that. Ooh.
Managed to stay in there.
Oh, wow.
155 now.
I'm telling you, man, the uppercut.
Oh, you see the combo right there?
Oh, nice. Caught him. Man, this is close.
Oh, I just missed.
Hey!
Wow. Nice grab.
Knock up quick here.
Oh, Tiki with the kicks miss.
Come on, let's see a fire special.
Man, Natsu just won.
Nice.
Nice. Let's go.
Jesus.
Feel it down smash.
Come on. I mean, it's 45 seconds left.
Oh, look at those combos.
Oh. Wow, this is close.
Yeah, DQ's hanging in there. Look at his life.
Wow. Okay,
Wow.
he somehow recovered it.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, I was rooting
That
for DQ
was-
there. Combos are on fire.
Ah, wow. That was intense. That was a great fight, guys.
Holy smokes. That was so exciting to watch.
And that was like nonstop. That second kill, the DQ, the down smash at the edge. Wow.
Mhm.
That was
That's sick.
incredible. That was incredible.
Man, both his kills were just so like spectacular to watch.
The first one was the chase down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was that, okay,
Man, what's
so
he,
far
what's he
yeah.
talking about? I swear earlier he's like, don't watch my recaps, they're ugly. Bro, that was a masterpiece.
That was insane. That was
Yeah, that was
that was crazy. That was great. That's so far the fight of the day. So
Yeah,
far.
that was insane.
That was nuts. Shout out to Crypto Natsu. That was incredible.
Oh my god,
Mhm.
I know, yeah.
The
Absolutely.
ending was like it happened so fast. It's like it's hard to figure out like what happened there, but I think it was like a flying kick, right? That ended it.
That or like
Or the
Like,
flying punch. At
yeah.
140, like anything like that is probably a Q shot. So.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
But did you see that though? The fire elemental special setup by Natsu on the vertical platform, and it uppercut into it,
Yeah.
and it connected. That
It's
was
sick.
so crazy. Yeah,
Dang.
and this is what we wake up like what motivate us to keep going. This is stuff like this.
Yeah.
So cool,
Absolutely.
so
DQ says, "All right, this was an okay fight. I had to admit." Mandelbrot says, "So far, MC have shown every previous beta champion get wrecked." Damn. I mean, it just goes to show you like how competitive the beta is, and like these are all like, despite the fact that DQ lost on this, like shout out to Crypto Natsu for having ridiculous AI. I can see like Crypto
Absolutely.
Natsu has been pretty much on the top of the leaderboard the entire time. Is he still in like the top 5?
Mhm.
I think
Mhm.
so. Man,
I think he is, right?
Yeah, let me give it a quick check. He's number 1
Very
actually right
consistent.
now.
Yep.
He's number
Ooh.
1. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Still wearing that crown.
Still wearing that crown. Let's go.
Yeah.
I think Tom Super was like briefly number 1 yesterday, right? So
Maybe.
man, even though DQ lost, you can't. I don't know, man. There's no winners in that one. That was like so close. I love that fight.
We should give like a entertainer of the year award or something like that.
entertaining knockout.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, but a couple of observations for this beta though so far. Just watching the clips. Number 1 is like it's very attack driven.
Yeah.
Very attack driven. I haven't seen like have you guys seen a shield being deployed yet? I haven't seen
No.
the shield deployed once
I
in any
actually,
of these
you know,
force up.
their AIs are getting a lot better. Like I haven't seen anyone like really fall off by mistake.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Which is good. You know, like people are actually really learning how to not do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
they're getting better. Yeah.
For the shield, no, I haven't. Part of that was because of how we collect data. I actually put a patch out midday yesterday to make it really easy to do shield. I don't know if people caught it, but like I don't either way. I don't think people train for shield anyway that much.
Mhm.
It's a
But
consensus.
yeah, it's very attack driven, which feeds into the heavy meta, right?
Yeah.
Like obviously heavies are going to win if it's just blow for blow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all of the detail ones. So, I mean, this is obviously the balanced question is something that we're going to go back and revisit and figure out, make adjustments. But like my observation, I haven't seen too much shield. I haven't seen too many rolls.
Mm.
Like I infrequently some players I've seen, integrate the rolls a bit more, especially on the edges when they're caught
Mhm.
in a situation where they're trying to make it back. So some of
Yeah.
them are integrating that role. And then the other thing I don't see a lot of it is the grab.
I saw one grab today.
In this
So
one,
far.
there was in this fight I think it was DQ had a grab mid fight just to create that separation with the opponent.
Yeah.
Like that.
Mhm.
That's really interesting. I think it also does feed back into kind of this like heavy meta. But it's just a way to create separation to, give you the opportunity to not get caught in the loop of like getting pummeled by the opponent, but also
Mhm.
like the grab would be a good thing. Like I'm thinking about if you have a fire or electric elemental, that would be a pretty good follow up, right? Because you're throwing your opponent away, and you should, if you're able to, kind of follow it up with like a projectile,
Mm.
because they're on that same plane, right? On that x-axis.
Yeah, I mean, I personally always do that. Like especially
Yeah.
with fire, I try to train my AI to grab them at the edge, throw them, and then have the fire sit on the edge for edge guarding.
I wanted to ask, so for the grabbing and throwing, like for the opponent, the distance of how much they get thrown depends on their weight class, right? So if they're light,
Mhm.
would they go further? And if they were heavy, they would not go as far, right?
Exactly.
Cool. Interesting.
I remember Etete at the day one mentioned that he's specifically trying to like a grab based model to counter the shield, but nobody used shield, so he was so disappointed.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Shield is gonna be the new meta. No one knows how to really, they're gonna figure out a way.
Maybe next round.
We're gonna
give you
test.
ample chance.
Yeah, we're gonna test different things. Don't worry, we're gonna make it so that you guys use shield.
Yeah, absolutely. There is some tricky things we kind of have to figure out because to implement a role, it's basically shield plus direction,
Mhm.
right? So if you train your AI to really follow a certain direction and then it presses the shield, it'll just do roll instead. So you have to
Mhm.
basically train it in that state to stay still and then to press shield, which has other complications. But we'll figure something out. I was able to train my AI to use shield, but it's actually quite tough. It took like 3 hours just tinkering with stuff. I figured it out eventually, but it's not easy. So we're certainly going to make it easier going forward.
One question I have for you, Brandon: if you deploy shield, are you able to block elementals with that? Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't have-
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a
Mhm,
good
mhm.
question.
Yeah.
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 What I saw once was there was one clip, I can't remember who it was, but it happened where the opponent like did a fire elemental and the ember was like right beside the character and he deployed shield, and then the ember was just burning inside the shield for the duration of the shield, and then the shield broke and
Yeah.
and it connected and he like flew.
Yeah.
Like the ember hurt him at the end. I was like, man, that was like a really interesting sequence.
Well, I
Yeah.
think
You
we
see
made
the ember burning inside.
did we make change after that? Because like we specifically made the shield last longer than the fire attack, right? I remember. Or is it not a
Um,
thing?
It depends. Some weight classes have better defense,
Uh-huh.
and so their shield will last longer than other weight classes.
Oh, okay.
We might have to reevaluate that to see if it's yeah, just we have to weigh the pros and cons of a lot of different stuff,
So
following
many
this
moving
beta,
parts.
collect the data, and see what's good.
All right.
Interesting. Okay.
That was an insane fight. We'll maybe post
Oh,
that
God.
fight later in
So
the Treasure
sick.
Cup channel. Just post it and just well, actually, we'll post all these fights. Whatever. Like people can go back and watch
Whatever.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let's go to the next one.
We got a last fight. It's going to be a tight one. Let's see. On our fifth fight, here we have on the left-hand side, we have Beta 1 champion Jello again versus on
Jello
the right-hand
twice.
side. Jello twice is no other than Choen from our AI Arena
Nice.
community.
Ooh.
Shout out to Choen. Let's go. Let's see this.
Let's go right into it.
Oh, right out of the gates.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Ooh,
Staying up there.
stayed up there.
That's
Go
the
get
new
her.
meta.
Go get her. Go get her.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
there you go.
Oh,
Oh, that's close.
oh, nice.
Come
kill.
on. Nice.
Oh, so
Ooh.
close.
Wow.
Nice recovery though.
Joan loves staying up there.
Choen, that's called the rope-a-dope.
Oh.
Man.
Wow. Jello keeps getting caught on the edges. Is that what happened in the first fight?
That was the edge guard on the first one. Slightly different. Pretty evenly matched.
Whoa, caught him twice!
Double tap.
Yeah, the double tap.
Oh,
Nice
nice.
kick.
Wow.
Nice kill.
Who would have
Unreal.
thought? Right.
Jello's recovery is really impressive.
Oh yeah. Oh jeez.
Wow.
That's an MVP move right there.
Wow.
Holy cow.
What the
Headbutt them into the fire. Ooh.
This is so close.
Yeah, look at that. They're both like at 100.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Oh!
Oh my goodness. That's what I'm talking about, man. When you're
Choen.
up there, that's
Wow.
crazy.
Now that
you
knockout
guys-
from the
okay.
other side of the stage was just insane.
No, that last kill, like Choen came, then did a down smash, bounced off, and killed to the top of the map.
Yep.
Oh,
Wow.
that's how you end it, man.
That's how you end it.
That's how you end it.
Man, you guys showed two losses for Jello. You have to show a W tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Jello's really struggling this time. Just kidding. Oh man. Wow. That was intense. I mean, even the other the second kill that Choen had, where
Headbutt into the fire.
hit Jello into the fire and for the kill.
was
That was sick.
Mhm.
I love those combos into the fire, man. They're so sick.
Mhm.
I think everyone came around to the fact that fire is good. You remember last beta?
Oh,
Everyone
they
was
were-
shitting on the fire.
Oh yeah.
No, they were.
Yeah,
they
they
were
were
all-
all,
they hated
no,
it.
sucks.
they were not huge fans of the fire element.
Now I guess they kind of learned how to use it, and they're like, actually, it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
We have
And that-
actually two kill with fire elemental here. One is a
Yeah.
setup, and the other one is Jello using it as a recovery move, like to counter Asgard. Because he did it right where after the end of it, he would be on the platform with the invisible frame. So
That
Sick.
that
That is
yeah, that
crazy.
was
Like a sick
incredible.
kill.
That was like a recovery from like way outside, come back, the fire elemental hit the opponent, and then he ledge grabs.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. Man.
Wow, this was action packed.
that
Honestly,
was-
very
it's
good.
it's so sick seeing like literally like 75% of people like train absolutely sick AIs. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
and it's only gonna get better, guys.
Can you
And-
imagine, bro? The AIs are going to be out of this world.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there, like we said, there's going to be more work to do on the balance side because you know, when we make those tweaks and start testing things out more, we're going to see probably a bit more variety in terms of like strategies being deployed. That's where it will become like even more interesting because in the nuances of us watching these fights, we can start picking out, oh snap, they were doing this deliberately because they trained it to do this, right? And like even watching these tapes, first of all, I suck at this game, but anyway, watching this, I can understand like the ending to this fight where Choen down smashes Jello, bounces him off of the soft platform on the top for the kill on the upper edge of the boundary. Like that's something to be exploited, right? Like that's almost a guaranteed kill if you connect.
Mhm.
It doesn't even matter what your damage is because your AI doesn't have to travel that far to be out of bounds. So someone's gonna be, you know, I'm sure Jello's taking notes in the background. He's like, okay, here, this is the maximum probability of kill for this type of situation. But yeah, kudos to everyone. This was a super exciting way to start off the day for us. Okay, so we're gonna come back tomorrow. We're gonna go through tape again. And we're going to do our, obviously, weekly NRM box draw tomorrow morning. So come back and join us same time tomorrow. We're going to do more highlights. MC, only request for tomorrow is we need to pick some fights that features the Treasure Cup stage.
I know.
So we need to find some fights that have the Treasure Cup stage in the background because it is the Treasure Cup and we love that stage. And the configuration is different, so it's also an interesting observation to see how people use that stage. But we'll definitely find some clips for tomorrow that features that stage. But join us tomorrow at the same time. We'll go through more videos, and yeah, we have 2 hours left in the rank competition. We shall see who makes it into the finals. All right, keep at it, guys. It's gonna go down to the wire. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you in 24 hours.
See you guys.
Take care.
Take care.